Welcome to Eyes on the Flick. My name's Justin, and today we're going to be reviewing the movie The Invisible Man. Now, in no way am I a horror film buff. I do not like horror films, but I seen when I was looking on IMDb, and I absolutely love using IMDb. Use Rotten Tomatoes as well too. Two great movie review sites. And I was looking at it, and I seen the genre. It did say horror, but it said thriller, sci-fi. And I think mystery was also in there as well too. So those mystery, thriller, sci-fi, those are mine. That's my preference. That's what I like when I'm sitting down, with a nice bucket of popcorn, trying to watch a good flick. And that's exactly, what this movie was all about. It was a huge mystery. Like right in the beginning, it's like this incomplete puzzle. You don't really know what's going on. It is a slow process. It does take a long time to kind of get filled in and get like a little bit of a background story on the different characters. Throughout the movie, just to give a little bit of a background of it, it's essentially about a husband and wife. The husband's very wealthy. He's an entrepreneur. He's a genius, very brilliant gentleman, I guess. And he, develops something that she believes can make him invisible. But before you kind of get that knowledge, you're introduced to his death really early on. So right in the beginning of the film, he dies, and then the pretty much the rest of the film is this lady almost being perceived as insane. And that's the thing. At one point I'm like, yeah, this girl's nuts. This girl's absolutely crazy. And I remember saying that a few times when I was watching the movie, because it made sense. It's like, man, like everything she was saying, I'm like, you know what, maybe this is all in her head. Maybe this isn't. She's like, oh, he's haunting me, or he's invisible. He's coming back. He's doing all this to me. He's not really dead. And, for a very long time, like, because the movie's like 2 hours, I'd say for like 50 minutes, I was 100% convinced that, this girl's crazy. Absolutely insane. Write her off, send her to an institute, tie her up. She doesn't belong out in the public. But then, she goes, and kind of figures out, I don't want to give away too much, but she ends up, finding out some technology that he was, I guess, inventing. And so this is where, things kind of turn around and you start kind of like believing her. And as everything does progress, you see that, all right, maybe this guy did do this, and maybe he is using this tool to actually make her life a living hell. And it was absolutely a crazy journey, and it was fun. It was a fun movie. I think on IMDb it gave it a 7.4 or 6 or something like that. And like I said, I trust that site. Sometimes I get everyone's preference in films can vary, but IMDb I feel has a good little starting point. So I knew it was in the 7s. I looked at Rotten Tomatoes. It also gave it a decent review. So I'm like, all right, so let me put this on my TV, and I did, and I was not disappointed. It was just a great film. Like the direction that they went. This is kind of like, you guys remember Hollow Man? Yeah, like Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon. Like it's same kind of principle like that, and even I think in the early 30s they did The Invisible Man. But this one just took a whole new direction, and Blumhouse production, man, I give it to them because they make these great psychological thrillers, and this one is definitely one of the top ones. I would say by far Jordan Peele's movies, those are up there. Don't give up on it, because I almost gave up. I'm like, okay, well, this is a little boring. But 50 minutes, this is where, things really start to pick up, gets into that, kind of third gear, fourth gear, and it starts flying. And you're like, wow, this is crazy. Like, I couldn't believe it. And then you're rooting for, supporting characters like the police officer. The lead character, from the beginning, you see her as weak, vulnerable. At the end, woo! This girl, man, she turns it around. She flips it. Here on Eyes on the Flick, I definitely support it. And I think you won't be disappointed if you put it on your TV. So please, enjoy the movie The Invisible Man. I give it a thumbs up. I give it a good review. It's something that I think if you need something to kind of pass time, you need something to kind of give you some enjoyment and give you some excitement, this is it. This is a phenomenal movie. and it does its job. It does its job, and the direction that it went in, it was fantastic. The director, the whole kind of process of the storyline, it really tied up nicely at the end. And again, it was slow in the beginning, but it does pick up and it does become very interesting. So it was a great movie. I applaud the director, the producer, the screenwriters. This was a great film, so please check it out. Here on Eyes on the Flick, I'm Justin, and see you guys next time.